Hello and welcome to Vlogmas day 17. It's finally a Saturday and I have a couple hours of free time. So I thought I would bring my real camera out, set it up and do something a little different. So today I'm going to my principal's house because he invited me and the other ALTs out for dinner for sukiyaki, which I talked a little bit about yesterday. So hopefully when we go I can get some good footage, but because he is welcoming us into his home, and this isn't the first time that he's done this, this might be the third time he's hosted all of us, so I'm going to bring him a gift. And I'm really cheap, so when I bring people gifts I usually make them something or I cook them something. So I'm going to bring granola because granola I think is universally tasty, and it's kind of a representation of American culture, I think, or at least Berkeley culture. Bay Area hippie culture? I don't know. So basically I have made a base granola recipe. So it's kind of like you can take that base recipe and then you can change it and adapt it to whatever flavor you want. So I have the base recipe, and from that base recipe I have engineered chocolate granola, gingerbread granola, matcha granola, and Earl Grey granola. So I'm going to make him chocolate granola because last year I made him gingerbread, and chocolate again is a pretty safe flavor. So I'm going to show you the base recipe and then add on the chocolate, but again, you can use the base recipe to create whatever kind of flavor you want. So for the basic granola recipe, you're going to need 3 cups of rolled oats, a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and then for wet ingredients you want a 1/4 cup of canola oil, a 1/4 cup of honey, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You could alternatively use a 1/2 cup of sugar or a 1/2 cup of honey instead of using a 1/4 cup of each. It kind of just depends what you have on hand or how natural you want the granola to be. Okay, so once you have your base, you could just make granola just like that. But like I said, we're going to make chocolate granola. So I'm going to add to the dry ingredients a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 cup of slivered almonds, and a little small amount of cayenne pepper. So the cayenne obviously depends on your spice tolerance and how much of a kick you want to give the granola. So just add a little at the beginning, but if you think that you can handle more, then go ahead and add more, but add in small amounts. So just like most recipes, you mix your dry ingredients in one bowl and your wet ingredients in the other, and once that's all ready to go, you add the wet into the dry, and you just kind of mix it so that you coat all of the rolled oats. Then you're going to get your sheet pan out, put some foil on it, and then spread out the granola onto the sheet pan. If you're making a larger batch, like if you've doubled the recipe, then you might want to use 2 sheet pans, just because the granola can toast faster the less clumped up it is on the pan. And then you're going to put those sheet pans in an oven set to about 250 degrees. You want the oven to be pretty low heat so that you don't burn the granola at any point. And then you're going to toast it basically for about 60 to 75 minutes, and every 15 minutes you want to open the oven up and kind of mix the granola around, because again you want the granola to be evenly toasted. Okay, so once all your labor is done, you will have granola that will look like this. So I have a lot of honey jars. So I buy honey, use up all the honey, and then I just save the jars. And I keep them because they are really good containers for granola or like eggnog or other things like that. So I'm going to give my principal this granola in this jar. Maybe I'll put a bow on it. But I don't think I have any bows, but it would look nicer with a bow if this was going to be a gift that you're going to give to someone. So yeah, I think granola is a really nice gift to give over the holidays. especially here in Japan, because they don't really eat granola, or they don't know a lot about good granola. And granola is something that I think a lot of people in the Bay Area really like. So I feel like granola is a good representation of where I'm from. So yeah, the sukiyaki party, we're getting picked up at 4. So it's almost 3 right now, so hopefully I will get a lot of good footage and then I can show you guys some of that tomorrow. But yeah, sukiyaki is my favorite Japanese winter dish, so it's gonna be fun. And that's all it for today. Thank you for watching another vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!